Hey everyone, I'm really excited today to show you guys my knife that's part of my collection. I got this whenever I was around 16, 17. Got it from my uncle. He lives in Washington, and so I'm just really excited to show everyone this knife in a little more detail. Okay everyone, here we go. We have a Skinner here, and this one is made by the Western USA Cutlery company. It does have a number on it here, the W39, and below that I believe is I think a C. So yeah, it is a Skinner. Very sharp blade, has that curve on the blade that you see with a lot of skinning knives. Now I call it a Skinner. Disclaimer, I will admit that I like knives. I have quite a few knives. To say that I know everything there is to know about knives would be a farce. I don't know a lot about knives, but I do know that when I looked it up online, and what made me to look it up and call it the Skinner was this curvature of the blade. Now if I'm mistaken, feel free to post in the comments, let me know exactly what style, what design of blade that is, and I will definitely appreciate that. So yeah, we just have brass here, aluminum, and then it has the wooden handle with some nylon type material here. And then the backstory behind this knife is I've had it for quite a while. I've never used it. I've never cut anything with it, rope, string, nothing. When I got it, the blade was very sharp. I haven't touched the blade with a sharpener at all. It will shave hair, but anyway, very sharp. And like I said, I wanted to keep that edge. Haven't used it on anything. This knife has never been out of the house. It's always been in its sheath in my knife drawer. Yeah, and where I got the knife was, obviously this isn't the sheath that the knife originally came with. Where I got the knife was my uncle in Washington. He owns a saw shop, small engine repair type stuff. He ended up with this knife from, I believe, like a customer had brought it in. I'm not exactly sure how he ended up with it, why the customer gave it to him. That's kind of what I remember the story. And then I remember being in there when I was a young man, probably before I was 18, if memory serves me correct. And anyway, I took a real interest in it, and my uncle was just like, yeah, hey, that was left here by a customer. He's like, do you want it? And so I was like, sure, I want it, absolutely. So handmade sheath was with it. It's got the tassels. It's got a spot for your belt loop. It's got a belt spot for you to put your belt through, and whoever did it, I mean, it works really well. It slides in there, kind of like has like a resistance, kind of like a friction hold there. And so, but as far as using it and having anything to say about how well it works, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a hunter. I've hunted when I was real young, but not an avid hunter. I've never used it, like I said, so I couldn't speak to the performance of the blade. Just wanted to show you guys, my knife that I've had seems like forever now, and I'm calling it the Skinner, and it's super sharp. And if anybody has any more information on it, like I said, feel free to post in the comments. And again, if you enjoyed the video, I'll be having more, showing some of my knives for my knife collection, hopefully getting more educated on knives. Go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe. There will be more videos to come. So yeah, there it is.